Hi, I'm Eliza Reid, the First Lady of Iceland.
Eliza, thank you for joining Breaking Travel News here at World Travel Market. So, first of all, give us an update on Iceland.
Oh, there's so much going on in Iceland, but exciting news for Brits. We have a new route that is launched this winter from EasyJet, flying to Akureyri, the second city of Iceland in the north of the country, and lots of other fun stuff going on.
So, what brings you to WTM?
I am here to talk about women in travel, sustainability in travel. Those are areas where Iceland is really, really strong.
Tell us more about that.
Sure. So women in travel, Iceland's the best country in the world for women, and the travel industry is primarily women. So we are talking a lot about increased sustainability and areas where we can showcase our diversity and equality. And when it comes to sustainability, we are talking about year-round travel. So Iceland just isn't just a summer destination. You can come and see the Northern Lights, you can come and experience food and culture year-round, and also travel around the country in a more sustainable way. So we have more electric vehicles that are on the roads, more electric charging stations. You can go to visiticeland.com and you can calculate your carbon footprint there, offset that as you wish, visit different regions of the country, travel all around, have wellness and spas and lots of fun experiences.
And tell me more about how your actual attractions and products itself, hotels, for example, are kind of following sustainability principles.
Yeah, and sustainability isn't new for us. We have 100% of our electricity in Iceland is provided by renewables, both hydroelectricity and geothermal, so you know that where you're staying, the heating, the electricity, that's all a negative carbon footprint. We have a lot of electric vehicles. To me, sustainability is also a broader thing. It's all about equality, open-minded values, which you see in our country. So the staff are being treated well, paid a reasonable wage. Everybody is welcome who is going there. And you can travel around the country. We have a lot of wellness things. We have new spas that are opening up around the country using all that geothermal hot water that we have that you can go and see. We have a new Michelin star restaurant, and all of our food is really closely sourced, free-range fish that is traceable and sustainable, free-range lamb that is delicious. So, we talk about trends and sustainability, but that's something that we've been doing for a long time in Iceland, and just the rest of the world's catching up to us.
And what other kind of trends are you seeing as a market?
So we are seeing still a lot of people coming from, say, Europe. The UK is our second biggest group after the US, and increasing in terms of the regions of the country that people are visiting and the amount of time that people are staying and when they're coming to visit. But as always, almost everybody is really happy with their visit. Over 90% of the people who come to Iceland have a positive experience when they visit us.
And what do you think that's down to?
The friendly people. We have great nature, world's safest country, world's most gender equal country, one of the world's most open to the queer community, really, really open, but we always remember the people, don't we, and the experiences that we have.
We do indeed, and I think that's a really great sort of thing to dive deeper into.
Yeah.
How do we are a service industry, ultimately, it's all about hospitality. How and what skills do you think are needed for the 21st century destination?
That's an excellent thing. I think, Iceland, if you want to look at it as an example, we are incredibly safe. Large number of languages are spoken. If you're an English speaker, you can get around and do that. The infrastructure is built in there in terms of transportation between environments, and we're really flexible and adaptable. We're an island in the North Atlantic, so sometimes we have bad weather. That's kind of part of the adventure, and we're easily flexible and changeable to that. And for me, as a consumer, as a user, again, I want to know that people are working in safe conditions, that they're paid safe wages, and all of that. And I think that's really emphasized there. And I'm going to add the cultural offerings as well, which are really sustainable. So you can come to literature festivals. Reykjavik is a UNESCO City of Literature. Lots of great book festivals, music festivals, cultural festivals, festivals of light, and all of that you can see at any time of year. And you hear from my accent that I'm not a native Icelandic speaker. I'm actually from Canada originally. And I always like to add that kind of gives me a bit of an extra right to brag about the country, because I chose to live there and make my life there and talk about it. So I know what I'm preaching.
And what's next for Iceland?
What is next? Gosh, more destinations, more seasonality again, so people are traveling year round, and this increased focus on sustainability. For example, like the electric vehicles that we're increasing usage of and charging stations around the country.
And how important is the travel professional and travel advisor community to you?
Really, really important. It's the biggest contributor to our GDP. And we're just really proud of the country. You know, we like to showcase our heritage and our people and our natural sites, and we like it when people go back home and talk about the great experiences that they had.
Well, thank you so much for giving us your time today.
My pleasure. Thank you. Tack for it.